Okay, the final element of the composite is to contour, cut out this Lego brick and get it in there. So I'm going to use the freehand and polygonal lasso tools to combine together and edit. First things first though, I'm going to double click the background layer, which activates it as a standard layer supporting transparency. I'm just going to pop into the adjustments panel at the bottom and apply a solid colour. I'm just going to go for white as the background, and then command left square bracket to sit that behind the block, just so that as I'm moving things around I can sort of see what's going on. The lasso tool under the letter L allows us to draw freehand selections. Beautiful. Good for doing junk and selecting large areas and that sort of stuff in a quick freehand sort of way. Under the letter L, if I type Shift L, it switches me to the polygonal lasso tool, where I can make straight selection edges. Single clicking around and then double clicking closes a selection. Just going to type Command D there. One of the useful things about these tools is that they can be used at the same time. So if I do a number of straight edges, then hold down the Option key, nothing changes on the icon straight away, but then click and drag, you'll see I'm able to combine together and let go of the Option key, straight with curved selection areas. And this can be really very useful. So we'll do that to select our block. So I'm going to turn that layer back on, and making sure that I'm selected with the polygonal lasso tool. It's going to very quickly sort of work around those edges. It's handy that this piece of or this particular asset has a good number of straight edges around the outside. Oops, missed a little bit there. Okay, so I've got straight areas selected. And I'm just zooming in a little bit. And you can see that it's letting me hang on to this thing. This is the point where I want to hold down the Option key, click and drag carefully around, let go of the Option key, back to the straight or polygonal lasso, holding down the Option key again to draw a simple curve. Now this is the sort of thing that probably requires further refinement, but in some instances like this, it can be a very quick way to define a selection area, in particular if this element is going to be a less eye-catching part of the selection. Oops, I accidentally turned the selection off there. And there it is. Too easy. Making sure I'm selected on the right layer, Move tool. Once again, I can just drag that into my composite image.